Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Priscilla Presley paid tribute to her late ex-husband Elvis Presley on Friday in honor of the 47th anniversary of his death. 47 years, not a day goes by that I don't think of you, the businesswoman, 79. Shared in a heartfelt Instagram post. And in a fitting touch, the mother of Elvis's only child, the late Lisa Marie Presley, set the tribute to an instrumental version of the classic hit Always on My Mind. The video featured a black and white photo of a young Elvis and concluded with a black screen that reads, Elvis Aaron Presley, January 8, 1935 to August 16, 1977. Elvis recorded Always on My Mind on March 29, 1972. Which was one day after singer Gwen McCrae initially released it as a single. The initial version also came just weeks after Elvis and Priscilla had separated in February, leading many to speculate that the team of Wayne Carson, Mark James, and Johnny Christopher wrote the song specifically for the king of rock and roll. For years, many fans thought Elvis's marital troubles were the inspiration of the song, and that it was tailored to fit his musical style. Fueling the rumors were the fact that James had already written the hit song Suspicious Minds for Presley. In the end, Carson maintained that Always on My Mind was not written for Presley but for every man, and that he considers it to be one long apology. It turns out Presley released his cover of Always on My Mind as a B-side to Separate Ways on October 1972, yet both songs are considered to be among his best work of the 1970s. The song's life still continues to permeate through the years with hundreds of recorded covers by an array of different artists, but it's Elvis's version that has the distinction of being the first commercially successful version of the song. As a B-side to Separate Ways, the song went on to be certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, for sales in excess of 1 million units. It wound up being a double A-side, reaching number 16 on Billboard's Hot Country Singles chart in November 1972. By the time it was marketed in the UK, Always on My Mind was billed as an A-side, leading it to become a top 10 hit in January 1973. Priscilla, who was born Priscilla Ann Wagner, but had her surname changed to Priscilla Beaulieu after her mother's second marriage, met Elvis at a party while he was stationed in Germany in 1959. Eventually, they would become an item years later, leading to their marriage in May 1967, which ultimately led to the birth of Lisa Marie in February 1968. Priscilla Presley's message to her ex-husband comes in the wake of a Missouri woman who was arrested and charged with masterminding a scheme to defraud the Presley family by trying auction off the iconic Graceland mansion and property. Lisa Janine Findley, also known as Lisa Holden among a slew of other aliases, 53, was charged with mail fraud and aggravated identity theft in a criminal complaint unsealed Friday, according to NBC News. Findley, 53, made her initial appearance Friday afternoon at the United States Courthouse in Springfield, Missouri, where she was appointed a public defender. The Kimberling City resident is accused of claiming that the late Lisa Marie Presley borrowed $3.8 million from a bogus private lender and had pledged Graceland as collateral for the loan before her death last year, prosecutors said. She is alleged to have threatened to sell the Tennessee property to the higher bidder if the Presley family didn't pay a $2.85 million settlement, according to authorities. As part of the scheme, Findley is accused of forging names, signatures, and notary seals to create fake loan documents, according to the charging documents that are reported by the Associated Press. Riley Keough, Presley's granddaughter and a successful actress, inherited the trust and ownership of the home after the death of her mother, Lisa Marie Presley, last year. Graceland opened as a museum and tourist attraction in 1982 and draws hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. Findley is facing a charge of mail fraud and aggravated identity theft. The mail fraud charge carries up to 20 years in prison. At this point, the defendant remains in custody pending her next court appearance.